what's up, everybody? Good morning. Happy weekend. We made it to the weekend here. Meteorologist Steve Fundaro hanging out here in the WAVY Studio early on a Saturday morning. It's March 15th here. Let's get you through the weekend forecast here because we got a lot to talk about. Not really in big, alarming ways, but just we've got interesting weather between now and Monday here over the next couple of days. Chance of some late night showers and thunderstorms coming up on Sunday night to Monday. Maybe some big time rainmakers as well. Of course, the coastal fog that's been sticking around for us for what seemed like forever, but really the past couple of days. That's going to be tough to shake today. We still have a nice weekend here once we get rid of this morning fog. Temperatures today closer to 70. Tomorrow, the wind picks up, so it's really going to warm us up. And the timing of our thunderstorms and rain chances coming up on Sunday going to be a little bit later. So we do anticipate there to be plenty of dry time on Sunday to enjoy those temperatures in the 70s here. Fog outside right now. We know that. We've got some lowered visibility all across town. Fog is going to be stubborn. Low clouds are going to be stubborn throughout our morning here. So it's a slow go. Makes it easy to sleep in on a Sunday. Enjoy that cup of coffee here with a kind of a gloomy setup to start our day. I will say this. Fog in this sort of situation, we've been trapped in this cool air. But if you noticed yesterday on Friday, we didn't have as much fog down at the ground. We had just had low clouds. That was that cool air trapped at the surface. We are getting more warm air coming in from the south, and that's what's helped produce the fog overnight because that warmer air has a little bit more moisture. It's more easily saturated, so the fog was more easily developed. So when I was driving in this morning early, I'm seeing the fog out there. I say, okay, this is telling me that today will eventually be a warmer day because that warm air is starting to move in from the south. The process for warm air to take over cold air is a lot slower than the other way around, which makes sense on Wednesday when you remember it was a beautiful sunny day, warm in the 70s, and all of a sudden that cool breeze came off the ocean and that cold air took over really quick, and then we've been stuck in it since. Cold air is heavier than warm air, so that lighter warm air has got to come in, take its time to mix things out, and we get it, and that happens. We just need this front to slowly lift northward. The breeze will flip more so out of the south. We do eventually see some sunshine later on today. It's just going to be a very slow process, so it's not really until late morning, even maybe early afternoon, that we see some sunshine here. I think the fog sticks around through late morning as well, maybe 9 to even 10 a.m. It's going to be very gloomy with temperatures in the 50s. So not the warmest of days, but by 2 or 3 o'clock, once the sun does come out, the sun is very strong this time of year. It's going to really boost our temperatures. So still kind of hopeful. A couple spots will get close to 70 degrees today, especially if you do get that southerly breeze. So it ends up being a nice day. But also wouldn't be surprised if by 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, parts of the peninsulas, the eastern shore may still be stuck in the clouds and fog, and may remain cooler where it may be really warm south of the state line in northeast North Carolina. So a bit of a spread in our temperatures today, but all in all, not a bad Saturday. Maybe just take it easy through the morning as we deal with kind of this foggy, gloomy conditions. Through tonight, we don't have fog because a breeze starts to develop, and that breeze is going to be part of a dynamic system, which we will be watching closely this weekend as it moves in from the west across the central U.S., through the Tennessee Valley, down to the Gulf Coast states in the south, through today, tonight, tomorrow, big-time severe weather maker. And this is going to be one we're going to watch closely because there'll be plenty of strong thunderstorm activity to our west. Does that mean it's coming here at home? Yes and no. I think what we see most out of this on Sunday is that warm breeze out of the south. By Sunday morning, it's gusting 25 miles an hour. By Sunday afternoon, gusting to 40 miles an hour, 35, 40 miles an hour. So throughout Sunday, most of the day is dry, increasing clouds, and a warm breeze to help our temperatures get into the mid-70s. So kind of just priming up the atmosphere a little bit. I think we can get to 75. If we see a little bit of that sunshine, we may get to 77, 78 degrees. So a couple spots may see the upper 70s on Sunday with the warm breeze. But that front eventually has to make it to the coastline, and it does Sunday night. Late Sunday night, we have the chance that some of these scattered showers and thunderstorms could be strong or severe, meaning that they have the potential for strong wind gusts, or i.e. damaging wind gusts. So look out for that. That threat is going to be primarily to our west, primarily along the I-95 corridor. So kind of on our western horizon. Our inland folks, keep that in mind here on Sunday evening, Sunday night. Overnight, we do get some heavy rainmakers. Yeah, they could produce some strong winds, but they could absolutely soak us here. So the timing is shifting a little bit later, the front's slowing down. That being said, with a front slowing down, that means the rain is going to be longer. It's going to be prolonged. So we could be dealing with heavy rain overnight and into Monday morning. And that could pose some issues for that Monday morning commute where there could be maybe some ponding or minor street flooding around. Now, the scattered shower and thunderstorm activity with damaging wind, yes, that's a concern. We'll watch out for that on Sunday late night time frame, probably around sunset and then thereafter sunset. The ponding and or minor street flooding comes in overnight into Monday morning when some of the heavy rain starts to pile up. Now, we are going to also monitor a tornadic threat with this dynamic system. It's going to be producing plenty of tornadic activity to our west, but not necessarily here at home. That threat is pretty low. It may be focused more so towards the I-95 corridor, so not too concerned with any tornadic activity, more so potential for damaging wind, and then any sort of heavy rain making that can cause some flooding on our local streets and some of our roadways here. Also, keep in mind, wind is wind. So that's something to keep in mind. Damaging wind is damaging wind, whether it's part of a rotating thunderstorm or not. So we saw a situation like that a couple weeks ago. Something to keep in mind. I don't think it'll be the same situation because this one is getting a lot more rainfall. Look at the rainfall amounts we could see early Monday morning, 1 to 2+ inches here, getting soaked. So there could be some flooding on some streets as we get out the door on Monday morning, and that could cause some slowdowns for our commute. All right, so let's take it day by day here on Future Track. Here's our fog outside this morning. Starts to move out. By noon, we see some sunshine. I will also add that throughout the day, and especially in the afternoon, if the sun is out over land, over the water, the Atlantic and the Bay, it still may be really foggy. So driving over the main three connectors, over the CBBT today up to Eastern Shore, or at the immediate coastline, you could be enjoying some sunshine. And this is right when you get to the sand at the coastline, you could be locked in that fog, and temperatures could drop 10 to 15 degrees because of that. So coastal fog sticking around, a typical setup in the spring when the Atlantic and the Bay are very cold and the land is not, and the sun is strong. We're trying to warm up. So we do end up being to a nice day today on Future Track. Now, tomorrow morning, clouds start to move in with that warm breeze. Notice it's picking up a little bit. Maybe a stray shower here or there throughout the afternoon, but again, the daylight hours are looking pretty good. Sunset, though, some of those scattered showers and some thunderstorms start to move into the region. This is when some of them could be a little bit on the stronger side. Overnight, we could be dealing with some strong to maybe severe thunderstorms, and watch the scattered activity expand by Monday morning. And if these heavy rainmakers do set up, yeah, we're getting soaked through mid-morning or so. By late morning, it looks like the rain will be clearing out, and then the Monday afternoon, really midday hours and beyond, look pretty dry here. So we're going to see that rain slowly move out on Monday for St. Patrick's Day. It looks a lot brighter on Tuesday and Wednesday. Could have another chance of some shower and thunderstorm activity on Thursday next week, but that's a ways out here. So as we look forward to this weekend, we got a lot going on between the fog this morning, eventually the afternoon sunshine, the warm wind on Sunday, the clouds moving in on Sunday, the late night thunderstorms coming in, the overnight heavy rainmakers for then Monday morning's commute. So a lot to kind of digest here. I just wanted to break it down for you across our 7-day forecast here. I'm getting ready for the WAVY News 10 Today show starting here in just a few minutes. Join Madison Pierman and I will have all the updates for you through the morning. Or if you missed the morning show, that's why I'm recording this video right here. Of course, you can catch it on wavy.com or over our YouTube pages, or if you got the CTV app, Wavy Plus app, best way to do it right on your smart TV. Really cool stuff there. All right, folks, have yourselves a great weekend. Stay safe out there.